Hello. Welcome to Dark Souls 2. I'm sorry we're a little bit late. If you're watching the VOD or something, you won't notice that, but we are a little bit late. Because Zebra was finishing up stream, and I wanted to watch the end of the stream as much as I could, and then at a point I was like, I gotta get started. What's up, Barrage? I was hit with a burst of inspiration for songs to play. Yeah, he finished Silent Hill. He didn't seem like he had too much left, but then he died a couple times on the final boss. And I was like, I saw him beat it, and I was like, and I saw the ending that we got, and I was like, all right. That's my cue to bounce. Before we started, I got struck with inspiration for cozy fireplace songs to play, and I wrote down like 4 of them. One of them being this. Who knows what it's from? Brudge? I think if one would know what this is from, it might be you. This is a song that I heavily associate with, like... it's a song from a video game, obviously, but I don't... It's not about playing the game to me. It's about, I don't know, just like... It's a song I associate with just, like, poring over things. Trying to decipher, like, lost texts. Which makes... It's gonna make the reveal so silly. This is the song from the... The song is called History. This is the song from the gallery on Sonic Mega Collection. I really love menu themes. In fact, the theme that inspired me to want to do this, this idea with the crackling fire, was I was listening to the Brawl trophy theme one night. This is like session like 7 or something. And I was like, what if I played that? And this is a very similar song to me. Something about like a melancholic menu theme is like unmatched, and they don't do that shit anymore, and they should. I guess you'd only include it in something that had like, you know, an extensive menu where you needed a nice song. But I don't know. Yeah, random introspective menu themes is like a lost art. Specifically for this one, I remember... I'm not sure if there were other screens or other things that this song played over. I think Sonic Mega Collection has a couple, like, trailers and ads and stuff. It definitely does not have as much as Sonic Jams. Sonic Jam? Sonic... What's it called? Sonic Jam? What's the one on the Saturn? Sonic Jam, right? It definitely doesn't have as much... Like, Sonic Jam has a ton of, like, really interesting stuff. And Mega Collection, for some reason, doesn't have a lot of that. But what it did have that I loved back in the day is it had the comic book covers for, like, all of the issues of the Archie Sonic comic up to, like, the point when that game came out. And at the time that I played Sonic Mega Collection, I was super into Sonic, and I was also reading the comic. There was a comic store we'd go to that would get it in every month. And I would get it there, and then eventually I ended up getting a subscription to it. That was close to around the time that, like, the Ken Pender's, like, Archie run sort of ended. I remember when it changed over and being like, what is this? Even though it was, like, I don't know, like, that transition to me feels sudden, but I think it was, like, a pretty gradual thing. I maybe just didn't notice. I don't think I had my subscription for much longer than that. Because I just kind of grew out of it. But I loved the Sonic comic for a while, and I had read a bunch of the really early issues of the Sonic comic, because I had this collection that had a bunch of them in it. And then I had read a lot of the kind of more recent ones around the time that Mega Collection came out. But getting to see, like, everything in between, I just thought was, like, so... Like, I just, like, loved it. Even though so many of those covers are ugly. Like, the art style for a lot of those issues is not good. But as a kid, I thought it was... Like, the ones that are good stick in my mind. As a kid, I thought it was so cool. And I love a menu theme. Alright. Welcome to Dark Souls. Hell yeah. Vibes, vibes, vibes. I'll tell you what else is vibes. Talking into the mic is vibes. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know a lot of the Sonic Jam people I think are kind of haters on the Mega Collection. And I think they're right to be, because I don't think the ports are even as good. Like, Sonic Jam, I think they're, like, remade for the Saturn or something. They're, like, actual remakes, in a way. I'm not sure exactly the difference. But I know the, like, old head Sonic fans prefer that one. There's a guy I've followed for, like, years, probably, like, a decade now on YouTube, called The Geek Critique. Who I really like his videos now. They're very kind of lovingly nostalgic. And I think his writing has improved a lot over that time. It's like this is like a channel that I've watched like get better, like get good at making YouTube videos. But he's like a humongous Sonic fan, also a Secret Rings apologist. And I really like his video on Sonic Jam because there's a lot of cool things that I didn't know about Sonic Jam that I learned from watching that. Yo, what's up, D? Rinslet, we got some D's in the chat. D's in the chat. D's in the chat. And I cry sometimes and I'm lying in bed to get it all out. Guys, we're gonna pull us a Pokemon pack. And then we're gonna start the game. And then I wake and I'm on it and I'm about to. Alright, I'm sorry. I've been pulling off of Mega Gyarados a lot lately because there are a lot of Diamond Rarity cards that I'm missing on that set for some reason. But I think I'm going to pull on maybe Blaziken today. Because for the life of me, you guys, I can't pull another full art Mega Gyarados EX and feel good about it. I'm happy to have pulled one. But it makes me feel bad when I feel like I like used my good luck on a card I already have. I pulled a God Pack today, and I posted in the Puddle Discord. We have like a little TCG Pocket group for the people that play the game. We post and talk about the game and stuff. And I pulled a God Pack today, just a random. It wasn't an a 10 pull or anything, just a random pull. I spent like 4 hourglasses to do it. Pulled a God Pack, and then I posted like, got my third God Pack today, guys, and then something felt off about that post, so I like sat on it for a minute, and then I was like, I'm gonna just like keyword search God in this server, and I did, and I scrolled up, and sure enough, you guys, I had already posted about pulling my third God Pack back on Eevee Grove, because this was my fourth God Pack. Not my third. I know I pulled one on Genetic Apex. I think my second one was in Space-Time Smackdown. And then it took until Eevee Grove for the third. Now here we are in Mega Rising with the fourth. And to be fair, okay, I love that I pulled the God Pack, but it's not like the game was nice to me. I'm just lucky. I'm not trying to complain about it, but there were 3 cards in that pack that I already had, and one that I had 2 copies of. Like the one 2-star rare in the whole set that I already had 2 of. But I did get the Rainbow Border Mega Absol, who I'm willing to trade for another Rainbow Border because I don't like Mega Absol very much. But I pulled but I didn't have it, so I pulled the Rainbow Border Mega Absol, and I pulled the highlight easily is the full art Copycat, who I do love. She's adorable. She was definitely the highlight of the God Pack. All right, and we're about to pull another super rare card off of Blaziken. Let's get some Kondo Shakes. I'm spending 2 hourglasses on this one. Kondo Shake, Kondo Shake, Kondo Shake. Let me turn my game audio on too. All right, ready? Here we go. Ready? Quang! All right, we got Corvus Squire. No Quang. Corvus Squire. Heatmore. Pinsir. This Pinsir card is so funny looking. He's like off on a stroll. Phantump. And Combuskin. Nothing. Do I have enough to pull another? I might just do it. Do I have enough hourglasses to pull another? I think I have, like, just enough. I have, like, 14. We're doing it. I'm pulling one off of Altaria, too. Tippy Canoe and Altaria 2. Alright, ready? Kondo? Bake. There's gonna be a bunch of packs in an hour. What does that mean? Alright, we got Gumi. Oh, what a cute card. Aromatisse. Sandshrew. Sandshrew! Another Gumi. Alright, the 2 Gumis are a blessing. Ready? Palo Sand. Alright, well, nothing there, but I pulled my 4th God pack today. The game has to sometimes, like, you know, it's gotta be like, slow down, slugger. But you also gotta strike while the iron's hot. You guys, Dark Souls 2, today, the game it has decided to connect to the servers. Oh, let me turn my fire off. Get out of here, fire. Throw some sand on that shit. And change this thing over to the death counter. Which isn't gonna even matter because I'm never dying on today's stream. I'm only living. Living! I'm only living! It's so fucking loud. I don't know if the stream, like, leaves it in or anybody notices. But at the end of every stream session, since very soon, shortly after we got the sound thing, I always press living at the very end, just because I think it's funny to prove that we made it. We lived through another one. But then I worry that people think I have my end stream button hotkeyed to my living button. But you guys, that's not the case. I don't have an end stream button. I just clicked the button onto it on the Twitch program. It's intentional. We're back here with the Red Rouge Guts sword and the Scotchy shield today. Just because I think we might kind of, I don't know how close we are to like this main story end, but I definitely think we're getting there. And Sizz also sort of seemed to imply that we were getting there. So if we're gonna be doing that, I gotta guts it to the end. We got some DLCs to do too. We've got plenty of time to like use the dual axes. We've got time to play as a girl. We've got just time to do so many things. I did not mean to do that. See, that was me going into that was me like defaulting to last week's controls. Oh, Jesus, not these guys. Oh, yeah, I forgot how deep we had to, like, come in here. It's like a little bit of a ways. This is when I was talking about Metroid Prime last week. You guys, Metroid Prime 4. There's really not been any new news about it. But certainly, I feel like the opinion has pretty much solidified since we talked about that last week. And my opinion hasn't changed. I'm still worried. I saw an Arlo video. Shoutouts to Arlo, YouTuber I don't really watch, but I know he's a big Metroid Prime fan. And I believe that like the meme that I know about Arlo is that he. I mean, I have seen his videos. The meme that I know about him is that he always makes those like, or at least for a long time he did this. He makes those like prediction videos about like, you know, predicting Nintendo's next year, and he'll like make a bunch of outlandish predictions that are never gonna come close to true. Like, he like predicted that they were gonna reveal the Switch 2, I think, like 2 years in a row before they did it. But anyway, I know that he always puts Metroid Prime 4 on those videos too, and that he's a huge Metroid Prime fan, as am I. And he put a video up that was like, I think it was just called like, "This is a Nightmare." And I popped in, I watched a little bit of it. And like the first like 2 minutes of the video are like him doing some like monologue thing or whatever that he wrote, and then like sitting in silence for like 20 seconds. And I don't know if I necessarily feel like that, but like, you know, it'll be funny to see what happens. I'm looking forward to knowing, I guess, in a way. But that's what I think of now when I'm thinking about this part. Last time, you guys, we had these she's. What? I don't know what poisoned me there. I don't like that it happened, though. Last time we had these, like, she's who were, like, the mages. My theory is that they're supposed to be wielding all of the Dark Souls 1, like, magics. Or, like, their magic that they wield is supposed to be, like, emblematic of Dark Souls 1. Am I still poisoned? Because their little blast thing looks like the humanity. They have a lightning blast, which is like Gwyn. And then they have a fire blast, which is like the chaos flame, like the witches. And if that was the case, that would be cool. You guys, last week we got another kind of like glimpse into the like greater connective story between this and Dark Souls 1, which I'm interested in. Again, I've watched like 4 billion Dark Souls 1 lore videos. They're one of my favorite things to watch. I keep getting recommended the Dark Souls 2 ones lately, and it's been very difficult not to watch them simply because I haven't heard them all like a billion times. Okay, this guy we met last week, he's like some sort of familiar of Nito, I think? He's like the keeper of the crypt. And I believe they were saying that King Vendrick, who is the guy we're here for, is like deeper inside yet. This is as far as we got last time, and then we called it. So now let's continue on. Guys, hello, welcome. I hope everybody had a good week. I had a good week. I feel like I put a bunch of job applications in this week to places, but I haven't heard anything back yet. And that's my least favorite part of the job hunt, is like putting the applications in and then not hearing anything. Because then it's like, well, I guess I'm just going to either put in more applications or wait. But, you know. Look, there's a letter. Look, listen. Look, listen. There's a letter. Oh! Oh my god. This is a diabolical raid message. Yo, what is up, Zebra Raiders? Rouge, you made me happy. Zebra, did you get the Rouge ending? Did you get the ending that where Silent Hill 2 Remake reads your Dark Souls 2 save file data off of your PlayStation and unlocks the Rouge ending for you? What's up to Sizz, Zebra, Tamal, Kingo, Buddy Bro, and Pixie? You guys, we haven't missed much. Look, he's goated. Oh, look. Oh, hello. That's right. Yo, Tamal, thank you for the resub. Idiotness, what's up also? You guys haven't missed that much. Oh! Snack Attack, 8 months from 100. Sizz, thank you for the resub also. What did we just get? A Trochet? Sizz, what did we just get? Pixie, thank you for the resub also. What if they played? You guys were 93% from a hype train level 1. 1 month ahead of Sizz. Your Snack Attack 7 ahead, Pixel. Guys, thank you. Giroux. Oh, holy fuck, we got the hype train. Are we gonna get it again? Gotta sub to my channel. Yeah, Giroux on that ladder was I like as Giroux though we were climbing up the ladder, and as I saw Giroux climbing, I was like, this is kind of going to the beat. This is he's kind of hitting it. You guys, welcome to the stream. Comb, thank you for the resub, or thank you for the sub, resub. Tamal, Sizz, Pixie, gift sub to Chadwick Gaming. Oh! Rinsel, thank you for the gift sub to Chadwick Gaming. Well, now we're 50% of the way to Hype Train 2. I don't know how I'm supposed to get past this guy. I'm just gonna go. Are you good or... Nope. I don't know who's good here or not. Thanks, guys. What if that was our first steel mimic? That would have been so bad. Crushed eye orb and a fire seed. Well, we don't need any more fire seeds, but... I think this is how I'm supposed to get back down here. You guys didn't miss much. We talked about menus in old video games that we love. Menu themes. We talked about Sonic Mega Collection. That was the song I picked for today. We had 2 crappy polls, but I did talk about how I pulled a 4th God Pack today on TCG Pocket. And then we talked about Arlo. We talked about Arlo from YouTube. Welcome to the stream, Red Rouge. I hope everybody had a good time. We were a little bit late because I was watching Zebra's end of Zebra's Silent Hill. Speaking of Silent Hill, what did they rip it off? Like, look at all this mist, this fog. I guess it's mist and not fog. Is there a difference? Fog is like a weather phenomenon, right? Mist is like something that happens. But is fog mist? Is fog just a bunch of mist? The Xenoblade 3 pause menu theme. It's fine. It's a fine theme. Yeah, but we were talking about like nostalgic menu themes. Or like chill vibe. How did Will describe it? Randomly introspective menu themes. I was talking about the one from Mega Collection, the history gallery one. Like where you can look at all the old comic book covers and all that stuff. That's what we picked today. Alright, well, let's go in here. I knew this wasn't going to be a boss. I knew you weren't a boss. But if we want to talk about Sonic menu themes just from the series, I'm partial to another one that is in that game, Sonic 3. Y'all feel me on that? Who feels me on that? Who thinks that's a goat? Uh-oh. Ah! Uh-oh. What did I do? I didn't mean to ring the bell. Now the wraiths are after me. Yeah, it made me feel nostalgic too, Zebra. Now, granted, I'm not a Zoomer, and so I wasn't 7 when I played it, but I wasn't that much older than 7 either. This is cool. Well, we gotta get one for the bestiary. If I fucked it up, whoops, I did it for the bestiary. Pixel. Good Titanite chunk. Oh, wait, there's more of you? I bet it's every time I ring, one will appear. I gotta watch my Red Rouge health here. I'm gonna Red Rouge heat. Oh no, Red Rouge. Well, that thing broke, so. Skeletons, you're old news, guys. Save it for the Lantern Walk stream. This guy's good, right? Oh no, you're not. You're one of the sorceresses. Now. Oh, look, my Scotchy shield goated, though. Scoted.
La 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 la, lantern work. La la, lantern work.
Guys. Like I was saying, my week was okay. I did get a lot of good stuff done on my job. Whoops, what did I just get? Did I get something called David Fingers? Sis, help. Oh, I got this walking cat. I like this one. I see people post this sometimes, and I'm jealous. This is a cute one. I'm going to posta. Let me have a posta. Wait. Where is he? This one's good. Alright, guys. Welcome to Sis. What did I just get? You know what Dark Souls needs? I'll tell you what it needs. I usually, like, there are some games that I think go way overboard with this, and it just becomes absolute tedium. But Dark Souls needs a fucking, like, new highlight over the item you just picked up. Oh, fuck, we forgot to say hello. Guys. Hello. And welcome to the stream. I won't say it again, I promise. Dried fingers. That's lovely. Oh, with multiple knuckles. Mm. Shriveled, but radiating a peculiar warmth. By the number of knuckles, it couldn't have been human, but perhaps some questions are best left unasked. Hey, you know what? That's all right. I'm with you on that one. Menu, item description. This is a cool room. I like any of these, like, mysterious rooms in gaming. Okay, can you finish your fucking sentence? My week was decent. I got some good work done on my job stuff. There was a lantern walk cat. And I've still been doing better with the fitness center, too. So that's been good. But I definitely had some... I had some days this week where, like, I just wanted the day to be past. Which, like, is not how I feel like I should feel. But, like, maybe, I don't know if it's, like, you know, you'd think that if I'm, like, currently not working, this is the best time for me to just, like, love each day as another day of freedom. But especially, like, Thursday, for whatever reason. Thursday is just, like, so, like, if I have Thursday off, Thursday is so dull to me. I don't know if maybe it's because, like, no one is, like, you know, there's not, like, a regular stream happening in the afternoon. You know, not that just that one that I watch. Like, I don't know. Like, I guess you know, like, usually we talk in a call on Thursday night. But for whatever reason, it's Thursday specifically. I'm just like, I just can't wait to be over. Because I want it to be Friday. So I can do my this. And I can watch Bebop. And then it's fun when it's the weekend, too. Even though it doesn't matter right now, really, to me. But Thursday has been a drag. And I was feeling it this week. I finished Hollow Knight. And by finished, you guys, I had finished Hollow Knight. I had finished Hollow Knight. But I, like, really finished Hollow Knight. This is good commentary. I had finished Hollow Knight, but, like, this week I really finished Hollow Knight, you guys. I've got the true ending. I got 100% on the game. I think I would say even more than 100% because I did some things in the game that you aren't required to do to get 100%, but I still did them. Because I love the game so much, and I'm a gamer, and I knew that I knew I had to do it. But now that that's over, like, I still am in the middle of playing Pokemon Legends ZA, which, you know, I think a lot of people have beat at this point. I know Zebra hasn't, because Zebra's going through it even slower than me. But I'm still playing that. But, like, I don't know. The feeling of accomplishment like, getting further in that is not the same to me as getting further in Silk Song. All right, I got to figure out how we got in here. We came in through here, right? Because I curved this way. But I do hope to wrap on that soon. And as far as games go, otherwise, we're planning to start playing like a group playthrough of KH1 tomorrow, which I am excited about. I'm not the biggest Kingdom Hearts fan. I pretend like I think they suck. Even though I don't even think... Alright, I don't even think I do that anymore. That was like, I used to do that more because I thought it was funny. But like, you know, at this point, I don't know if I would say I definitely didn't 100% it, but I like streamed the shit out of Kingdom Hearts 2. I like KH1. I don't think they don't suck, you guys. It's a bit. But I'm definitely not like the biggest Kingdom Hearts guy. And I haven't played KH1 more than one time. I only played it once. I played it on normal. I'm excited to play it again. And like maybe probably get more out of it. Because the last time I played it was literally like the PS1 version. Or there's no PS1 version. I played it on PS2. Like physical game on the console itself. And that was like when I was in college, so it's been a long time. Yeah, PS1. I played that shit before it even came out, before any of you KH fans knew about it. That's when I decided it sucked, except, you know, not really. I'm like that series because Sis is like that with Zelda, right? It's a bit, right, Sis? Zelda is the Kingdom Hearts of Sis. Or, wait, does that make sense? Where does Piccolo factor into this? Dearly beloved in the FF7 sound font? That's pretty cool. Yeah, and you would like the 3D Zelda too, Sis. Fuck! I was reading the chat, I didn't see that. I like to top-down Zelda. That's so real. Would you let Zelda stink on you? It's one of my favorite Sis bits from like the last couple of years. That was one of those nights where I was jealous. I was like, Sis said something so weird and funny that I was like, dang, I wish I thought of that. That was funny. You guys, I have been feeling good though, physically at least. Like I said, I've been getting back to the gym more. The hardest part, walking across the street, not even lying. It isn't even that cold out right now. But like, the minute this isn't even, I'll be like halfway to the fitness center and I'll be like getting hype on it. But God forbid I ever want to get the first half of the way there out of my door. That's the biggest problem for me. Is literally like getting up and leaving the house to go. And again, this is the fitness center at my like apartment complex. Like I can walk there. It takes like 1 minute. I just have to walk across the street. But when it gets like, when it starts getting colder out, even just a little bit, I suddenly am like, I like decide that I want to go. And then I'll just like sit around for like 2 hours. Sometimes it isn't that long. Like that would be really bad. But if I'm like already in the middle of something else, like I'm watching a YouTube video or a stream, I'll be like, all right, I'll watch like when this part's, or I'll leave when like this part's over or something, and then I'll just like sit around, and I just won't go. But as long as I can get myself out the door and like most of the way there, then I'm having a great time. I don't like this area. But these guys aren't dealing like too much damage, so I think we're good. Yeah, the dread of having to go. And I'm just like such a good like put offer. When I decide like I want to do something like, you know, like say like 3 times a week, then I will like, if I decide I want to do something like 3 times a week, then I'll like do my first time like early into the week. I'll do my first time at like, you know, like Monday. And then I'll be like, you know, it'll be like Wednesday, like the perfect day to do my second time. I've had a rest day in between where I can do nothing. And it'll get to like Wednesday evening and I'll be like, what if I did Monday, Thursday, Saturday this week? And I'm so bad at doing that. I hold Future Snack in extremely high regard, and I should learn at this point that Future Snack doesn't give a shit about Past Snack. Or like, maybe Future Snack is just a bum, because all snacks have a Future Snack. waiting for them, and they all believe that the future snack will do it. But at the same time, all present snacks were at one point future snack. There's no nameless usurper. The usurper. If he's gonna come in here, he's gonna come to me. Not guy in the wall. Is this something? Should I know about this? Why does the name sound kind of familiar? Did someone tell me about this before? He's just got a knife. We're going big boy mode. You're getting one of these guys. Oh no! If Future Snack came back and killed Frieza, then I think we could give him something. No! Yeah, so maybe Present Snack is the bum. Red Rouge. I need to be two-handing. I'm gonna safe on trade this man. Fuck. He's got that stag. He's got that good stag. No. Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. Watch this. Just go for free, damn. Yep. Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, yeah. That's good. That's a good good schedule for that. Cause I don't know if you guys are on it, but Friday, I think Friday is the best day to treat one's self. We were talking about this a little bit at Zebra's stream about how bad we are at being like, I deserve a treat when you didn't fucking do anything. Yo, I knew there was something in here. I do that shit all the time. Any little thing I do, I'm like, treat time. But I think the best time to